To watch the latest from India Science, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press on the bell icon to get notifications on all the science-related videos.
Hello, this is Bhagyashree and welcome to another episode of SciTech on India Science. CT scans are helping doctors see the damages caused by the novel coronavirus. CT scans help moderate to severe COVID-19 patients, but it could be causing more harm than good for those with mild symptoms. Some experts have warned. What is the rationale behind the warning? To answer that, we need to look at how CT scans work. More in our video.
Cancer, heart disease, bone fractures, blood clots, infections like COVID-19. These are some examples of indications that might need a CT scan. CT scans can catch tumors hiding in the body while also tracking the spread of cancer. They also image internal organs, revealing the damage caused by trauma due to accidents or an infection like COVID-19. CT scans have been around for more than 50 years. In 1967, an electrical engineer named Sir Godfrey Hounsfield invented the first CT scanner at EMI Central Research Laboratories using X-ray technology. This work got him and Alan Cormack, a South African American physicist, a Nobel Prize in 1979. Like X-ray imaging, CT scans also use radiation. X-rays use a single X-ray tube to shoot radiation through the body. An X-ray image or radiograph of an organ appears black and white. Soft tissues like muscle, fat, blood vessels or other supporting tissue of the body allow X-rays to pass through and hence appear black. Bones and teeth, which have high calcium reserves, block radiation, giving them a black appearance. Though X-rays detect fractures, dislocations and misalignments, they fail to spot injuries to the bone or soft tissue. CT scans do better because they combine X-rays and computers to generate 3D and more detailed images. Unlike X-ray devices with a fixed tube, CT scans come armed with a motorized tube which shoots radiation by moving around the body, capturing images from multiple angles. Then computers use mathematical techniques to create a 2D slice of the body and combine several 2D slices to generate a 3D image. Ionizing radiation used in CT scans has the potential to damage DNA and cause cancer later in life. However, the risk of developing cancer is tiny, according to experts. Modern CT scans expose people to radiation comparable to 5 to 10 X-ray and not 300 to 400 X-ray. The Indian Radiological and Imaging Association said.
Notorious for spreading diseases such as malaria, dengue, yellow fever, Zika and West Nile, the mosquito is the world's deadliest creature. Mosquito-borne illnesses affect 700 million people every year and kill more than 1 million people worldwide. So could an army of genetically engineered mosquitoes control the spread of mosquito-borne diseases? A chain of islands in the US is set to find out.
Oxitec has been buzzing with activity. The UK-based biotechnology company created an all-male army of genetically engineered mosquitoes. These mosquitoes don't bite. Once set free, they can control the population of other mosquitoes in the wild and hence mosquito-borne illnesses. They could be an attractive alternative to the conventional insect control tool. Mosquitoes often grow resistant to chemical insecticides. Oxitec works on male mosquitoes belonging to a species, Aedes aegypti, which spreads dengue and Zika. To create genetically engineered Aedes aegypti, the team introduced a self-limiting gene which acts as an insect control tool. The gene disrupts the functioning of a protein that is essential for the normal development of the offspring. We'll give you an example of how this will play out in the wild. Imagine this. The team releases a genetically engineered male from the lab. Once in the environment, it mates with a female. The offspring born to them suffer different fates, depending on the sex. The female offspring will not live long enough to see adulthood, but the male will. The male inherits the self-limiting gene and passes it on to the next generation. This way, the technology keeps the population of mosquitoes in check. Oxitec claims their 2019 experiments in Brazil yielded encouraging results so far. However, the study is still under progress in Cayman Islands, Panama, Malaysia, and more recently in the USA's Florida Keys. These experiments will tell us whether the technology can be deployed on a larger scale in the real world. But some experts have raised ethical and safety concerns over the technology. Ethical concerns stem from the fact that mosquitoes have a part to play in the larger scheme of things. They pollinate plants and their food to fish, insects, and birds. Eliminating mosquitoes could disrupt the food web. As for safety concerns, some experts fear that genetically altered mosquitoes could increase the prevalence of some types of mosquito-borne diseases or cause some unintended consequences on human health and the environment. Oxitec is not the only company working on modified mosquitoes. Others like Mosquito Mate and Eliminate Dengue are also testing their solutions in different parts of the world.
That's all for this episode of SciTech. You can send us your valuable feedback on the email ID flashing on your screens. Also download India Science app or visit our website www.indiascience.in for more such videos. Don't forget to follow us on social media handles as well. So before signing off, here is Fact of the Day for you.
About 3,500 species of mosquitoes exist worldwide, and not all of them bite. Most importantly, only female mosquitoes feast on human and animal blood. The females depend on the nutrients in the blood to produce eggs.